Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the Washington Nationals. Should see some great battles out of these two next on the show. Max Scherzer gets the ball for Washington in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Max Scherzer. Hello, Chief. It's Max, and it's not Agent 99. This is one of the best pitchers in the game of baseball. Upper to mid-90s fastball, powerhouse slider, and a great changeup. If he brings his A game, it's lights out for the opposing team.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Past battles with Scherzer. He's just 2 for 12. Got a piece. It's 2-2. The temperature here at first pitch, a very seasonal 63 degrees this afternoon. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's going to beat me.
And this will be lined into center field, and they've got themselves their first hit of the ball game.
Batting third.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. 4 hits in 11 tries in the series so far. The 2-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away. Digging in now, Kyle Schwarber comes in 0 for 9 in the series so far, so looking to turn things around in this one. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Roll, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. D-Roll, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Matty, the key in this one for this lineup is they got to stay staunch in the middle of the plate. They can't start swinging at everything, or this guy will abuse them. He'll start flipping up the rosin bag. They have to sit over those 17 inches and hold to that.
Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in. Yu Darvish is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the 4s indicates.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Happ is right there, 1 down.
Batting second.
And a look now at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matty, I've been very impressed with Asdrubal Cabrera. He had over 90 RBIs last year. What a great season, but I think he could do even better. His goal this year, I think it's got to be 100 runs batted in. He's that kind of a hitter.
So now to the plate, Adam Eaton. And that's through, a base hit.
Sometimes this game doesn't make sense right there. He's out on his front side. His butt's in the dugout. He's still able to roll it through for a knock. Pitcher has to be frustrated.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6. And he's into second safely with a stolen base.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. Picks up the single and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
Got him to go down swinging there. Juan Soto becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. Line to the right side, and that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Hey, maybe we have something brewing right here. That has to be the case. When you're facing an elite level A starter, numero uno, you have to find a way.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Nats leave a pair. We are still scoreless. New inning set to get underway, and next will be the power hitting catcher, Wilson Contreras. 2-2 to the Cubs catcher.
2-2.
Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Got him.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Fouled off. The 1-2.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
Happ with a swing, and he connects, sends this one to deep right field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo home run here off the bat of Ian Happ. First home run of the campaign for him, and they've taken a 1-run lead.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
To the plate now, Jason Hayward. Counts even to Hayward, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Soto will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. In now, Nico Horner. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of the season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Cubs are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number. Into the box, Eric Thames. He'll begin things here against Yu Darvish. The 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
1-2 now. Popped him up. Bryant has room in foul territory. 2 gone. Victor Robles digging in now. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Darvish pauses. Here's his offering. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Yan Gomes would be next. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Batting ninth, the catcher.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. Man at first after the 2-out walk. And the runner back. Robles leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one in the inning. Leave one. They're down 1-0. Here's Scherzer now 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Robles waits on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
The first base.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Into the box now, Chris Bryant. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2-ball, 1-strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
Bryant looking at a 3-1 count. And a great location that time on the corner. 3-2 now.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline. Another full count pitch home. And it's fouled away. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he fouls this one off. He'll try it again, 3-2. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches.
The Nationals are due to hit in the 3rd, and they're looking to get some momentum going with the bats. This is a group that has had its trouble doing so all season long. At the start of the day, they find themselves as one of the worst teams in the league in hitting the long ball and scoring runs. I talked to one player before the game that told me he thinks things have sort of snowballed on them this year. They didn't get off to a good start, and since then, most everyone has simply been searching for answers and trying to do too much. He admitted it's been a frustrating year, but they have to keep pushing forward and looking for better ways to generate offense. Back to you guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. 1 away now. Here's Adam Eaton. Grounded up the first baseline. Alec Mills comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate.
Alec Mills.
The 1-2. Line to the right side. And that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. Runners on first with 1 down. At the plate now, Juan Soto. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. In the dirt here. but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. On the move is Eaton. This is popped up. Contreras is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting,
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Howie Kendrick. He reached on a single in his first try. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hit on the ground out to short. Baez has it on to second for the force out, and the side is retired. One left. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Eaton is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
the bat, number 9.
Here's Javier Baez. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Soto is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Now batting.
Here's the young catcher Wilson Contreras. 1-1 is a slider that gets him to chase for a strike.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Ian Happ would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Cubs are down in order, but they're up 1-0. Now at the plate, Starlin Castro. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB. Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout.
Stepping in now, Eric Thames. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Standing in now as Drupal Cabrera. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he...
Now batting. The center fielder.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Here's the 1-1 delivery. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
And this could be trouble now. It's 3-1.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you.
1 run is scored. Now a 3rd runner heading for the plate. He'll score easily as they extend the lead a bit. It's now a 3-1 game.
Now batting. Catcher, Rob.
Adbert Alzolay, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
Now pitching for the
In now, Jan Gomes. But this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out.
The batter, number 7.
Here now is Trey Turner. In the dirt. The throw will go to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Hayward has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And even with 2 outs now, they won't risk running on that arm out there as he's forced to sit tight at third base. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Count 2-1.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 3-2. Fouled away. Fouled off. The next 3-2. Base hit into right center. And this will bang up against the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
The 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. Throw goes to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hayward takes as that pitch misses for ball 4. He'll take the walk.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Nico.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Nico Horner. And their runners at the corners now. Hard hit to first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And the run will score from third to make this a 3-2 ball game. He's in at second safely as they also push across a score to make it a 1-run game. So problems out there in right field as this is going to wind up going as an E9. Into the box, George Springer. Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And this is fouled at the plate. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. So stepping in, Anthony Rizzo, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
He's got a chance to ring up back-to-back Ks here, and that would be huge in this situation.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. 2 men on, 2 out, and into bat next, former National League MVP Kris Bryant. Here's the 1-1. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted, high and deep, and that ball will stay fair, and it's gone, a home run. A 3-run shot down the line in left. Home run number 5 on the year, and it's now 5-3.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now, he needs to think about this hitter.
Swing, and this is also hit well. Out to deep center, and it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. A solo home run for Kyle Schwarber. 6th home run on the season for him, and it's now 6-3. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
D-Row, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here. Here now is Juan Soto. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Just a touch inside. Perhaps it's 2-1. Swung on by Soto, and he connects to deep right. Back goes Hayward, and gone up into the second deck. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him, and they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game. At the plate now, Howie Kendrick. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Happ is there, and he has it for the first out. Ready now, Starlin Castro, who was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2.
The batter.
Stepping in, Eric Thames. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Into the box now as Asdrubal Cabrera. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
Scooped up. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. But the Nationals draw one back on the solo home run. Through 5 innings, it's now a 6-4 ball game. Ryan Harper takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 33. Ron Harper.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Robles waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Ian Happ will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. Here now the 2-2. Grounded to first. Gloved by Kendrick. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 3 up. Tyler Chatwood enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Victor Robles. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
A payoff pitch one more time. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
The batter, number 7. Shortstop.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Here now the 2-2. Hit on the ground to third. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. To the plate now, Adam Eaton. 1-2 now to Adam Eaton. First and second now, 1 man out. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And he popped him up. Springer coming on, and this will land foul. Here's the 2-2. This is skied into short left center. Baez onto the grass, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And they get the force for the second out. Juan Soto to the plate now. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Danny, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And that one got a piece of him. So striding in, Howie Kendrick, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 3-1 to Howie Kendrick.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate.
3-2 now. And it's fouled away. Here's the payoff pitch. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Will Harris is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start.
Now pitching for Washington, number 36, Will Harris.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses low. Good take on the curveball there. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Now the pitch.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. Payoff pitch one more time. Swing and a little blooper to center. Here comes Robles. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Now batting, the left fielder, George Springer.
Stepping in now, George Springer. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Throw over to first, and late reactions, and they got him. Payoff pitch on its way. Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Robles is in pursuit. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Chris Bryant will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th that's really energized his ball club. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Grounded back up the middle. Gloved by Castro. And the throw is off target there, so he'll reach first base safely. The tag, and he's out at the plate. Cubs strand 1. They're up 6-4. Blake Trinan gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Starlin Castro. But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone. So 1-1 home. Popped him up. Bryant is there for it. 2 gone.
The third baseman, number 13.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Sinker is right there for a called strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Happ will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Score remains steady at 6-4. Tanner Rainey has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to
Number 21, Tanner Rainey.
ready with the 1-1.
Ball that's outside.
Rainey rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. He stays alive, still 2-2. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. A bouncer to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. At the plate, Victor Robles. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he fouls this one off. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Happ, patrolling center, makes the play, 1 out. At the plate, Yan Gomes. 1-1, here it is. Count is 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Springer looking up, and this one is gone. A home run.
There's an old saying in the game. They say solo homers won't kill you. This might be a good time for a mound visit right here. Try and erase those negative thoughts and get right back in the zone. You still have the lead.
Standing in now, Trey Turner. 2-1 to count to Trey Turner. All even now, 2-2. Now the pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his...
Ladies and gentlemen,
so they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. So now to the plate, Adam Eaton. The count now at 2-1. Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Fouled away. The next 3-2. Swing and a liner. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Nats draw just a bit closer thanks to the solo home run. 9th inning straight. Fernando Abad enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score. Jorge Soler will try to get his club a little ninth inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Fooled him badly there. I mean badly. It's 1-2. Abad has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Now a bunt attempt here. 1 out, nobody on. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
3-2, full count. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Hit down the third baseline. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. A ball hit hard to the left side. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
He's running. Hit in the air out to left. Soto is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Jorge Soler stays in the ballgame batting. Number 8 and takes over in center field. Albert Almora is into the ballgame now as he assumes duties in center field. Full count 3-2.
Now playing center field, number 5.
And this is taken for ball 4. So just like that, the tying runs aboard to start the home half.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Craig Kimbrell takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Chicago, number 46.
Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Hayward, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting,
Here's Starlin Castro. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Left side. To second for 1. Back to first. It's a double play right when he needed it, and this ball game is over.
Man, they battled right to the end, getting the tying run aboard in the 9th, but that's where the threat ended as they turned to double play to finish this one once and for all.
A 1-run game, 6-5 the final today. The Cubbies used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Adbert Alzolay claims the win out of the pen, his first. Max Scherzer struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. Craig Kimbrell wraps it up for the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa. Dan, please.